Hello, YouTubers. This is downtown DePaul City. I'm just getting out of the dentist office, and I had a tooth pulled there, one of the back ones. That the procedure was a lot less than what the last one was, because the last time I got a tooth pulled, it was much more difficult. But this one here was a lot easier, so he charged me like more than a third less. So it was a total of 3,000 peso, which is $60 US. And then the prescription was $1,300 or 1,300 pesos, which is $23 US. So altogether, prescription and getting a tooth pulled, 83 bucks. 83 bucks. Yeah. My words are kind of slurred right now because I had to Novocaine, and I have a cotton in my mouth right now. But yeah, talk about cheap, dirt cheap, cash. Just take out the cash, pay, done, instant. I never even made an appointment. Walk in. I was the first one there. Walk in this morning, bam. Like 45 minutes at the most, I think it was, and I was done. Then walked over to the pharmacy. Like I say, there's pharmacies everywhere. This time I did have a prescription from the dentist for that. So see, sometimes you can get prescription, and that's usually, the procedure. But if you run out, just take your prescription order from the doctor that he'd given you before, bring it back to any pharmacy and reuse it. There's no you can even have one from a year ago. They don't look at the date. They don't care. They just want to make sure that your needs are met. That's what I love about the Philippines. Everything's easy. There's no bull crap. There's no, you can't have that, this is prescription's old, blah blah blah. No, you're doing it because you know what, you are the best judge of common sense and of your body, what you think you need. If you don't understand what your body's doing and you don't know what you need, yes, of course, get yourself a dentist, doctor, whatever, give you advice. But if you already been there, done that rodeo, and when you have a brain you can use that God give you, no problem. You can medicate yourself. Use your own good judgment. That's why it's called learning. We don't need a doctor to tell us every single time we get a cut what to do. Absolutely not. We don't need that unless you feel you need it. It's your decision. That's what I love. So anyway, yeah, just letting you know, I have no insurance. I have a savings for medical, and that's it. I have a savings that I can draw from for dental, medical, whatever. And the savings doesn't have to be 100,000 US dollars. My gosh, my wife, she was in a coma, internal bleeding from a car accident. This is just, a couple years before I met her. They gave her 50-50 chance to live. The surgery was 900,000 pesos for everything. The hospital stay, doctor fee, everything, right? 900,000 pesos, that's like 18,000 US dollars for major surgery. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you need, to get a loan and sign your life away like you do in the US or these other countries. and they have all the modern equipment that is needed. No nonsense modern equipment that, it's half the time, I would say it's probably at least 50% of the time, these doctors put you through tests and big, huge MRI machines and all this other stuff because they're so worried. The people are worried something wrong to me, blah, blah, blah. Why don't you just pray about it, trust in God? If it's your time to go, you're dead. Then, okay, end it. I mean, whatever will be, will be. Let the chips fall where they may. That's my opinion of it. All these people, go bankrupt in their life from doctors putting all these procedures on you that you don't need. Half the time, look at Dr. Berg's site on YouTube. Dr. Berg, he's my doctor. I go by what he says of nutrition. Nutrition is more than half the time, if you have ailments, autoimmune diseases, whatever it is, it's because you're not eating right. You're not getting the proper nutrition that you should be getting. And a lot of times that's cumulative. So that's over years and years of wrong eating, or, taking things or using things on your skin and your body that is poisonous to your body. So again, just use your brain. Don't take other people's opinions all the time, or just what other people say. Most of the time people say, oh, the reason why you're sick is because you haven't had some injections into your body. That's why you're sick. That's why something happened to you. No, that is what causes it. I mean, come on, people. Use your common sense. You are the best judge of that. Does it make sense? It's like taking a rusty nail and plunging it into your leg. Do you think that's gonna be good for you? Come on. We need to get back to using the brains that God give us. God give us all that we need. He give us this good green earth that we can eat, fresh vegetables, fresh meat that we care for, so we know what's gone into those animals, and then we know what's going into our bodies. Same thing with everything in life. Come on. Don't rely on others. Don't be lazy. Do your research. Things can be beautiful for you and your family and not go bankrupt doing it. Just use your head, use your common sense, and what's the guide? What's your main source of information for all this stuff? The Bible. The Bible will tell you rights and wrongs for your body and your soul and your spirit and your mind, your well-being, everything. It's right there. It's been in front of your face for years, but you know what? Every time someone says Bible, you don't want to touch it because the spirit of Satan don't want you to think about it and say, oh, that's stupid, oh, that's a fallacy, oh, that's false, oh, don't let that Bible control you. You're a free man, you can do whatever you want. That's exactly what he wants you to say. That's why there's a rebellion against it within inside of you. It's a spiritual battle within inside you. I guarantee if you don't go by the Bible, you're going to lose. Your body going to lose, your mind going to lose, your spirit going to lose, your family going to lose. Everyone going to lose if they don't obey. You know what? People hate that word too, especially, the female sex. They hate that word, obey. But you know what? To the detriment of your entire life, if you don't obey, you're gonna pay the consequences of it. I'm just saying, guys. Anyway, getting back to the subject, medical, dental, anything here, no insurance required, nothing. Just have your savings. Use your own judgment on if you think you need advice or help. But I'm telling you, your best source, the Bible, and your own common sense. So, good luck, tubers. I'm gonna heal this tooth for a few days, and we'll be back on the trail of getting back out in the jungle and doing some more exploring, more prospecting for gold, and just kind of making my way through the back. This is the back road going back to my place. It's an hour and 20 minutes at the most back to my house in the deep jungle. So you just gotta be careful. There's so many motorcycles, right? It's 80% motorcycles on the road here, and there's no real laws here, road laws. It's just, and again, it's common sense. Stay going slow. You know, see this guy right here going way too fast, passing people all the time. You just have to play defensive driver all the time and have mutual respect and take your turn. There's no such thing as right away in the Philippines. No such thing as right away. The only thing you have is a right to kill yourself if you're going too fast or doing dangerous things, weaving in and out of traffic and all that kind of stuff. Just keep it slow, totally defensive driver, you'd be fine. Okay guys, love you, take care, good luck, have a good day, bye-bye.